Okay, round one, we'll play first. Let's see what we got here. I think we'll keep this. No green mana, but we've got that gleaming barrier. It's a good draw. Nobody expects red-white gleaming barrier. I'll tell you that. I wouldn't. Alright, some vampires perhaps? Sure. That was a good draw. Main deck Legion's Judgment is actually pretty unusual. I've done it once and I was disappointed. I did not think it worked very well. Well, we could potentially go off next turn. Get the Horncrest out. Attack for 8. Or we could just attack for 4. I think I'm okay with that. Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to bombard that anymore. I think we have what? We have Divine Verdict, though. We also have the Brontodon. Oh, and then we just have our own thing. I think we probably swing for 8 first. See if they have removal. If they don't, we'll use the Squire's Devotion to help with the issue here. Okay, well, we can deal with that, so it's okay in my book. They did leave up 1 white. There are some tricks in those colors, but I think we're going to go for it here. Well, why don't we bombard first? See if it works. Alright, good. So now we can do this. And get our own lifelink on here. So Ghalta, if you'll look, already magically costs 2 mana, which is pretty cool. What's the removal we have for Skyblade? We have a Verdict, and I guess that's it. Thrashing Brontodon. Actually, Captivating Crew would be pretty good. No play. It's a bit worrisome. I'm trying to think, can I afford to not attack into a Divine Verdict? I'm not exactly sure that I can. Because if they're doing a 6-point life swing, I'm doing a 5, well, 6-point, I mean, 4 cards in hand, 5 open mana is pretty indicative of something going on. So probably Divine Verdict. I think I'm just going to do this. This is a bit a bit of playing around something I haven't seen, but 4 open mana, I don't know. I'm a bit concerned. Or 5 open mana, 4 cards in hand. That's just a bit concerning. So now I'm not exactly sure if I did properly play around it or not. Kind of feel like I still did, but it's tough to say. I really don't know. I don't know the answer to that dilemma. So I don't really want to attack anymore, so I think we're just going to hang out. Five cards in hand. What's the blessing allow you to do? Gain 3 life and draw a card. Okay. It's actually... I was going to say, maybe the first time I've seen the relic played, but that might not even be true. I'm just a little bit kind of confused about what my opponent has. So I guess we'll get our second white. That way we can cast Zatalpa. So... I think we're just going to attack with both now, because I actually do need to gain life from the vampire. Otherwise we're on a 2-turn clock. So I think we'll bring in the Crushing Canopy, and probably Plummet now too, if I see multiple flyers. So Unfriendly Fire, yeah, do that on the Sky Marcher here. Okay, so we'll bring in Crushing Canopy, and we'll probably bring in a Plummet too. Maybe not. Maybe just the Canopy is all I need. Because that deals with both of the things in question right now. So I'll probably do that. Do I need to bring in the Pterodon? I can bring in a Pterodon too if I want. Might not be a bad idea. So, Pterodon Knight, maybe 2. And then cut like, I mean, they flew right over top, but they did show us ground guys too. Could cut like a Horncrest maybe. Get a flyer instead. It's not bad. And then we'll bring in the Canopy, and we'll probably cut like a... Could cut a Crown. Okay. So we'll probably do this. Yeah, it seems fine. Alright, we'll play first. 2 red mana. This hand's probably a bit too dangerous. This one's actually fine. Do I want the red mana? I think I'm going to bottom that. It's not that I couldn't use the red mana, it's just I feel like there's more valuable draws I could get. Like I would rather just rip a Thunderherd Migration or something. Prying Blade. Okay. So here I think we just play a Pterodon Knight and pass. Sure. So now we have Divine Verdict, which is good. We can deal with the Skyblade. So I think we don't actually attack with the Pterodon Knight, because then the Queen's Bay Soldier can get in, and kind of makes more sense to me that we would go for the long game here. I think that makes more sense. Because we're obviously behind on the race now, so I think it's wiser to go for the long game. That's actually fine. They can only, yeah, that's not a big deal. Okay. So we'll verdict here. Deal with that guy. Crushing Canopy is actually kind of nice. So I can do that in response too. It's kind of cool. We have 1 card left. I think we probably just play a Raptor and attack here. Now that they have 1 card left. So I can blow up the baffling end to get a 3/3, basically whenever I need to. No attacks, okay. So we certainly don't need to yet. Let's get in with Pterodon Knight, play another Raptor, which is a really nice little security blanket to have here. Two of them is much better than one, in case stuff gets hairy. Because they do have targeted removal. But I think we'll probably just leave the canopy around for flyers or whatever we have to deal with. These needletooth raptors are doing all sorts of work right now. So we'll get in with the Pterodon Knight. And continue playing lands because we want to play Zadolpa at some point. And if they make us discard, I guess we can just blow up their baffling end. So we probably are going to have to Crushing Canopy that. Not that that's a super big deal. We can actually wait. Oh, that's... I wish this destroyed artifacts too, because then I could really get them, but that's fine. We'll blow up the aspirant. Get in for 3, and then play the barrier. Okay. Still don't think they can very comfortably attack into our raptor. Our raptors can do some pretty nasty business to them. A bombard is actually very good. So now we can keep the beats going here. I mean, they can attack us with... they can make us lose 5 life with an attack and they gain 5 because Sanctum Seeker is good, but I still think it's wiser to save the bombard for flyers, like an Exultant Sky Marcher or something. Because we have a clear path from above, but... Okay, so that actually does put a damper on things. I still don't quite want to use Bombard, though. I can start attacking with raptors. And then I could use Bombard. Well, we can cast the Tulpa now. I guess that's cool. So I could attack with raptors. And then maybe they take it. But I can't defend very well. I think we just hang out. Like I said, unfortunately, I feel like I still probably have to save Bombard for a flyer. The Raptors are doing their job, and we've got some big top decks that we can get. They can't really attack into my guys. So we'll sandbag the land in case of discard. And to pretend like we have something, I guess. Okay, so they did get the Sky Marcher, which means we're going to have to bombard that instead. So play a land and pass. So, gonna have to draw Zatalpa, or I think we probably have some other removal spells. Another Bombard, maybe. But the Sky Marcher is gonna make pretty quick work of us otherwise. Actually, I may have to attack with Raptors. Yeah. Might not have a choice anymore. Yeah. Now I guess I'm curious, so do we die on the backswing? Could use the Brontodon to... Yeah, I think we die on the backswing now, so I probably have to use Brontodon on the Prying Blade. I'm not even sure if that changes our clock necessarily. Let's see. I think we probably die next turn, just from Sanctum Seeker. We lose 6, and then we take too much in the air. Well, I guess I'm happy they don't see that. Yeah, they're probably playing around, I don't know, Divine Verdict or something. Okay, we'll see you in round 2.